My name is Ann Brock. I'm from RightStar Systems, and the purpose of today is to go ahead and introduce you to RightStar and what we've done with our RemedyForce customers. Very excited to be speaking with you all today. Our understanding is you all have RemedyForce implementations, but you haven't really connected up with a partner or aren't currently connected with a partner to help you with configurations, changes, integrations, etc. A lot of you are probably doing really well, but we wanted to make sure you know what RightStar had to offer for those times when you do need a partner. We'll talk about some of the things we offer in just a bit. Here's the agenda we're going to go through. And first of all, who is RightStar? So RightStar has been around about 14, 15 years. We both sell BMC software and we implement BMC software. So we're a source for licenses as well as for implementations, and we do it for all the BMC products. So if you are planning to add on any BMC products like Discovery, Endpoint Management, TrueSight, or Helix Monitoring, etc., we can be your place where you come to for help with those services as well. We're going to run a little video at the end, but I've got the link here as well, and just a little video on how we do help our RemedyForce customers specifically. Again, we've been around a long time. We know a lot of BMC products. We have well over 200 RemedyForce customers that we've implemented, and we'd love to help you out and make sure your RemedyForce is up and going and strong and help you with any additional needs you have. I kind of threw this up. These are the people you're going to mostly deal with. RightStar has a lot more other employees, but these are the ones you're going to deal with in the RemedyForce world. Leo and David, some of you may have seen their comments out on communities already. They're our implementers. They're amazing. They can do just about anything with RemedyForce. When you throw in Pentaho and the PowerShell integrations and whatever else they do, they can make the system do what you need it to do. Steve Gibbs is the endpoint management tool. So any of you who are looking at the on-premise BMC client management, or you're looking at the RemedyForce Discovery for endpoints that also does patching, product deployments, etc., Steve Gibbs is the guy for that. He's been doing it, I think, 2010 as well, so he knows the ins and outs of that product totally. So if you've started going that route, maybe you're doing the agentless discovery right now, but you want to expand it out to the full RemedyForce Discovery, or again, you want to implement the on-premise version and connect it up with RemedyForce, he's the guy you'd be talking with. Sean Mellick is the project manager. He works with your project manager to make sure resources are scheduled appropriately on both sides, that the project's moving forward, does the status reports, etc. A lot of experience, PMP certified, all those kinds of things as well. And then finally, I'm the pre-sales resource. I'm the one who gets to talk to you guys today. Very excited about that. You'll hear me whenever you're talking with a rep and trying to figure out a statement of work, number of hours you need, what the engagement needs. That's when I come into play. I also like to update customers when new releases come out, let you know what the new features are, those kinds of things as well. I do blog posts, a little bit of everything. You'll see me on communities a lot. I'm in the RemedyForce site. I'm also do a lot in the Remedy and some of the other communities as well. So that's the key folks that you're going to be focusing in on as you work with the RemedyForce team here. The cool implementations that we've done. Wanted to mention there we have a RightStar TV site, and there'll be a link later in the discussion. But we have a RightStar TV site, and one of the things out there is asset tracking in RemedyForce using the configuration management database, the endpoint management tool, BMC client management, ScanStar, which is a tool from RightStar, which allows barcode scanning to update your CMDB, and including bulk items. A whole lot of stuff in a very short video. It's about 15 minutes. But we know a lot of customers now are starting to look at more asset management in RemedyForce. We put that video together to kind of show the complete picture. That's a really good one to look at later as well. Preventive maintenance, we get a lot of questions on as well. And I love it. I think Leo's the one who led the game on this one, and David's doing similar things as well. As you all know, within RemedyForce, you can schedule tasks. But if you schedule tasks for the next year for 12 months, you're going to get 12 tasks all created right away, or 12 incidents, whichever one you're doing. And a lot of customers are like, that's not how I quite want to do it. I don't want all the tasks pre-created, all the incidents pre-created. So Leo came up with this thing where you have a preventive maintenance incident or tasks. When you're done on that, there's a field in there to say, when's the next time do you need to do it? You put in that date, and Pentaho Kettle goes ahead and looks at that ticket, over each day, checking the dates, and when that date's coming close, it goes ahead and creates the incident and associated task if appropriate. So now that's available to do the preventive maintenance the next time. So every time you put in the next date, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month, maybe it's 90 days, maybe it's some 70 days, who knows. But that way you're not left with a lot of future tasks in your system or future incidents, but you're not actually working on them. That is a really cool way of using Pentaho Kettle to get preventive maintenance done. And we've done it with customers who have reset up like their fire extinguishers in the CMDB, or maybe it's a location in their clinic that has a bunch of preventive maintenance to do that gets tied to the ticket, it gets tied with appropriate tasks. So that's a very cool thing I think that a lot of our customers are looking at too. Finally, a recent thing that came up, well, it was recent for me, was the customer wants to integrate in with PowerShell to do some activities. Now, half of what they were doing before, we aren't going to need PowerShell for. RemedyForce has the power to do it. But half of it, it's like, okay, PowerShell may still be useful here. I found out we've been doing this with a customer. Leo's been doing it with a customer for 4 years, 4 plus, where they've got some PowerShell integrations going. Once it got set up, it's been very reliable, very robust. Every now and again, they come and say, well, we need to add a new connection or a new source, or we need to tweak something, and Leo will help them out. I had no idea we were doing that, so it was new to me, so I wanted to include this on this slide. So if you do have some unusual integrations, we may have the expertise, and I don't even know about it. So we'll ask Leo and David if they've done it before. If not, we'll learn it. So that's just kind of an example of it's not just about setting up RemedyForce with queues and categorizations. It's really making it a usable tool for everything that you guys do. What do we offer? There's a lot of ways to get help from RightStar. As I mentioned, on our website, rightstar.com, there's a blog site there, so we post blogs pretty regularly. We're interacting on the community site. We have RightStar TV with some hopefully helpful videos out there. But when you really do need an engagement, we can run in a lot of different ways. Obviously, as I mentioned, we resell licenses as well as services, so we can be your one-stop shop for all of that. We do integration services. We mentioned that on the prior slide. If you want to integrate with other tools, or maybe you want to implement some of the out-of-box integration engines like Cloud Action or the Action Hub and the Viome tool as well, Automation Edge. So we can help you with that. If you're saying, and we're actually, the tool's doing okay, but we're not really doing good on our process, we do process workshops. So we can walk you through what are your processes. Are you matching up with ITIL? Do you need to move more to ITIL? Do you need to do something different? What do we recommend around helping people become more efficient, more effective, and as they work through the tool? Remote admin has become popular, especially in companies that have, every company has some turnover. When the RemedyForce admins leave, it can take a while for somebody else to come up to speed. So a lot of times companies will work with us or contract with us to have a remote admin for 6 months, where we're taking care of their RemedyForce administration needs. It's a certain number of hours a month, 20, 40, 80, whatever you think you need, for a period of months. Other customers are using us long term. They don't want to have to train up resources to do all that administration, so they've engaged with us long term to be their remote admin. So that's a very cool offering as well. It's not support. You're still getting your support from BMC, but it's helping doing the configuration, the changes, the integrations, et cetera. And then, of course, we help you if you do need to put in a ticket to BMC. The bottom line, SOW, Statement of Works. You say, hey, we need to bring SCCM data in. Give me a statement of work for that. Hey, we need to bring on this new group that wasn't using RemedyForce before. It's our HR department. It's our legal department. It's our accounts payable. We need the effort for that. We'll actually go through. We'll create a complete statement of work. Make sure we have the task in there. Understand what we're doing, what you're doing, and what the end goal is. So we do that, of course, the traditional statement of works as well. Sometimes customers don't want remote admin because they don't want it going over by month. They don't really need an SOW. They just say, I got a task list. Give me some hours, and we'll work through the list. So we get a bucket of hours, however many make sense for the list that you have, 40, 80, sometimes it's only been 8. Sometimes customers just have to get a few things done and tight on funds, but that's fine. We'll get you a bucket of hours. We'll use them up, and then if you need more, you can buy more bucket of hours. I double booked on the resale licenses as well as services, but we do them both. I'm not quite sure what I meant to do there. And then, of course, we do training for your administrators, for your support teams, if you want us for the end users as well. And by the way, as we work with you, when we're configuring, integrating, implementing whatever we're doing, we do a lot of it through WebEx, and we can record the sessions. And this is especially good with training, right? If we're going to train some of your support agents on how to use RemedyForce, we like to record those WebExes, we'll send them to you so you can put them in your central repository, and the next set of support agents that comes on can just look through those recordings instead of needing to re-engage with us. Although we're always open for re-engagement as well. So if what you want doesn't fall into this, contact us. We'll do our best to see if we can meet your needs. We love working with RemedyForce. We love working with customers. So we'll find a way to work with you in a way that works for your timeline, your budget, your purchasing process. How do you contact us? You're like, yeah, and you told us to contact us. How do we actually contact you? So there's info@rightstar.com. Great way to contact us. We also have these other links here. I promise I will not read you every link. But later on, when you get the recording of this video or the PDF of the presentation, you can go ahead and click on those links and follow us. I promise you, we don't have a lot of social media going on. We aren't going to do 20 tweets a day or anything like that. But we do occasionally tweet out or do things on LinkedIn. So follow us and get our updates, and hopefully that helps keep you in the loop. I do have one more thing I want to show you. It's a little video that we did. Hopefully the sound comes through. We'll see what happens. But again, a little video on what we've done with customers. This is also on RightStar TV. So we just want to show that here for just a little bit as well. And if you want to share this with your coworkers, you can just share them the video from RightStar TV. Thank you for your time. We just wanted to keep this short, get the key points out, and we'll be happy to talk to you whenever you do have something you need us to work on you with. Thank you for your time.